There you go. You're live.
Okay. Can you drop off or no?
I can't just speak though.
I'm sorry, Brianna.
You're live, so say something.
I know. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. And Mary is having technical difficulties for the second week in a row. But I'm here. And
Don't
I have
talk about yourself in the third person. That's my only input. Okay?
I know that, but
I'm gonna make you host and split.
okay. Bye, Brianna. Thank you for your help. I love you.
Love you too.
Okay. So I'm finally live and I have a special co-host. Welcome to Amber from 90 Day Fiance Love in Paradise. And guess what, guys? She's a bunkie just like us. She's addicted and she loves the show. And Amber, before we jump into
it, I'm not sure if I leave if you're gonna stop streaming. So I'm just gonna walk away. So I'm here, but I'm not here. So enjoy. Bye.
Okay. So, Amber, who is your favorite couple? I want to know of all of the couples, past or present, who's your favorite? Talk to me.
Not really couples, but like, I mean, they were a couple essentially, but I love Puppy and Amber. Love. Just when I think like each season can't get better, I'm like, and like you just see like, and there's just from the very beginning, and like where, I mean, Amber's growth is tremendous. And Puppy's is trailing behind her, but it's just at a different rate. But like their friendship, like you see how much they care about each other. They care about each other so much. And I've had friends that like you care so much about, and like I'm riding with you, even if it's hard, and like fight, and then you make up, but I love you so much. And like,
so you get that. And you're like, oh,
so much. I get it so much. And like,
okay, so who is your favorite like hot mess? Like when you think about all the couples have you seen and being a fan and you're like, oh my God, who was your favorite hot mess in the past or present?
It was just this past recent Chaz and Bronwyn.
Chaz is in the comments.
Hi, Chaz. That's the thing. It's not, she was a hot mess, and like,
he will agree.
Hard. And I know, no offense to her, just like, it was a lot right away. I like for everyone, like, you wait for your person to get home and like, I can sympathize with that, but like,
yeah, he did not get what he ordered. You know what you know that meme that they say, what you ordered on Wish and what you actually received. What he ordered and what he actually received were two different things. And thank you so much, Capricorn 11, for the super chat. I love you. And what he ordered and what he actually got. Yeah, so I could see why he was your favorite hot mess. But we love you, Chaz.
We do.
We love you. So we're going to hop in to last night's episode, which let me find my notes, which was episode 2 of season 4, episode 2, Fresh Out Low. Okay. And we're going to designate the word of the episode to be cheat, cheating, cheater. Okay. And every time Amber or I say that word, take a shot, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, a tote, whatever. But that's the word of the episode, guys. Okay. So let's start off with Lindsay and Blaine. Okay, Amber. So first of all, Lindsay, you're my girl, but there is waterproof mascara. and the walking barefoot thing. Okay, that's all I have to say.
I don't know how she walked. And did you see the long road? It wasn't like it was like a little road. It was like a long road. I'd have been miserable. Maybe
Her feet
maybe
must
she was
have
crying 'cause her
hurt.
feet hurt. Maybe she was crying because her feet hurt.
Right? Exactly. I think she was crying because her feet hurt.
Crying because her feet hurt.
I think she's crying because her feet hurt. Hi, Jessica. Jessica from last season of Love During Lockup is in the comments.
Hi.
We have Catherine Taylor, stepmom from Taylor and Chance. She's in the comments.
Hi, guys.
Yes. So just checking out the comments for a second. Oh my God. So Lindsay, waterproof mascara. Okay. And so she was pissed off at Blaine.
For lying, though. That's the irony of this. For lying.
Right? For lying. And this lawyer's good though, Amber. What do you think? The lawyer managed to get him 3 years of house arrest.
3 years of house arrest in the house with her, or his options. I mean, like, he did good. But he wants, he's like, I'm gonna surprise her. I'm like, bad idea. Just tell her. Just tell her. If you didn't learn,
Right? Like, what is wrong with you, Blaine?
don't, and like, tell her feet hurt right now. Just tell her because her feet hurt, please.
Right, like paging Blaine. Didn't you learn the lesson from like the scene before? She just lectured you. Don't lie to me.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, I think I'm going to keep this a secret. I'm going to surprise her.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, really good idea, dude.
It's gonna go great. It's gonna go great. Surprise.
Oh, goodness gracious. Like, what is wrong with you? So he thinks this is a good idea. We both know this is not a good idea. She's going to flip the fuck out. And we'll see what happens next week. I mean, even his friend knew it wasn't a good idea, right? Even his friend was like,
his friend was scared. He was like, he's like, electrical, get in there, get it done. I'm done. I was like, first, I was like, tell him because your feet hurt. Like, you got to go wash your face right now. You'll be right back. Tell them exactly what you need done. So this friend was scared too. So
I know. His friend was like, he's playing with fire. He wants the drama.
Yep.
Blaine, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know if you want to get stabbed in your sleep. I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
Okay. So we have Monique and Derek, and we have a lot to unpack with Monique and Derek.
We have a lot on this one.
Okay, first of all, a little side note. Did you know that they're charging $3,000 for fucking interviews? I called their manager because Derek put up a post on Instagram that they were in New York. I live in New York and they're doing podcast interviews. So I said, fuck it, let me call the manager. $3,000. First of all, I don't make money off of it. I don't make that much money off of this to pay for interviews. Secondly, I wouldn't pay $3,000 for an interview. They don't even make $3,000. Amber, I know you know how much you guys make an episode. They don't even make $3,000 an episode to be asking for $3,000. Look at Amber's face, guys. To be asking for $3,000 in an interview. Monique and Derek. Okay. So now they are doing that, Amber. They are doing that.
I saw it. Of course we saw it. You think I didn't read it? It was like, I mean, I hope that works.
I don't know.
I hope it works for them.
I don't know. Let's see.
I mean, but wasn't like the first, like, it wasn't the first dinner that they had went to when he got out. They had like bottles of champagne. It was like a
Oh, yeah.
500.
I was gonna say it was like a $500 dinner. So with
I
dinners
mean,
like that,
I
they're
guess
gonna
that's
need.
like I'm like $100, and I'm like, shit, I spent $100. 500. Okay, so 3,000 is what you gotta.
Yeah,
Mm.
I guess. Yeah, they need the $3,000 interviews to pay for their meals, I guess. I don't know. It's crazy. It is insane. So she didn't give him any ass because he's been cheating.
He's a cheater.
Yes, he's a cheater. He's a cheater, guys. Take a shot or a toke.
Cheater, cheater, cheater.
Cheater, huge cheater.
I can't even
So,
look past it. I literally cannot even look past it there. And then
so his response to having to take an STD test is here, take a pregnancy test. And she's like, but why would you make me do that? Because you told him that you thought you were pregnant?
wait, not even why did you make me do that? Do it because the girl I was cheating on you with, we had a situation too.
Thank you. Thank
Nope.
you.
Nope, not taking that test. I'm not pissing on that stick. Nope.
But wouldn't Monique want to know for herself whether she's pregnant or not?
Well, yeah.
I know that whole conversation just made my head hurt. I was just like,
Yeah.
But why would I want to take the test? Because you said you were pregnant. No, I didn't. I just said I thought I was. That's the same thing. I'm like, this conversation is making my head hurt. Like,
I know. Same sentence follows it with, well, I was already in that situation.
right?
On you with, and you're like, in the same sentence, just paragraph, same
I
on
know.
the page.
I know. And then like the next sentence, he's like, well, Monique doesn't know about my situation with the 10 women. He's such a fucking cheater. Cheater.
I cannot look past the cheater. I can't. I can't. And I am not a forgiving person.
Oh my goodness, I can't.
Because let me talk with
And then he's just so cocky about it too. He has no remorse, Amber, about the whole thing. He may be on this apology tour with Monique, like trying to butter her up with candles and saying he's sorry, but he's not sorry. He's not sorry. He couldn't give a shit. He's actually proud, this coming out glow. They couldn't resist this coming out glow. Like he's fucking disgusting.
I don't get it. I don't know. I can't look past a cheater, not even once. And it doesn't even matter, even if you're like texting all these other girls too, an emotional connection, it doesn't make a difference. It's the same. It doesn't make a difference. So
Amber's like emotional cheating.
Doesn't matter. But
doesn't.
Let me out.
Amber's like, I'll stab you in your sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Like, Monique, come on, girl.
So then they meet with her sisters, okay?
And they better come for him.
Okay, they come for him. And he's just like, but he's like trying to deflect the whole thing onto Monique. Right? You notice that? He was trying to deflect the whole thing on. Oh, but she knew I was talking to other women. You knew.
She made it okay. She basically was acting like it was okay because she knew.
Right. And she's like, what are you talking about? But you knew I was talking to other people while I was in jail. I didn't specify that they were women, though.
Okay, so yeah, she should. It's your fault because she didn't ask more questions. It's her fault.
Exactly. Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Yeah, right. It's my fault. I would be okay.
It's my fault that you're cheating on me because you're a fucking cheater.
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 I know. But it's
Cheater.
not even a cheater. It's also hard with your family.
Yes.
So this has not gone easy for her yet.
But the sisters want to throw her a birthday party. What do we think about this, Amber? He's
Hell
going to
no.
throw a birthday party at the
Hell
sister's
no.
house.
Hell, there's nowhere else. There was nowhere else.
He couldn't get any other venue, right? There's no other venue available.
Nowhere.
Has to be at the ghetto sister's house. He's throwing her birthday party. And her sisters are like, I don't like this.
It's
Girl.
not even gonna be a good idea.
And
It's gonna end very well.
what do we think about the phone situation? He probably has one phone for each side
Look
piece.
on my notes. I'd track his ass too. That's what I put.
But he has more than one phone, Amber. He has like
And
one
let me
phone
find
for
the
each
second one though.
situation.
If I found the second, I'm telling you, he's gotta hide it. One day he's gonna slip up though. He's gonna slip up and she will find it.
Yeah, he
We-
is. Yeah.
We always
I mean, how can she not see that he has all these phones on his physical person? I mean, they're big ass phones too, Amber. How the fuck is he hiding all of that?
Where is he even putting them?
I know. He pulled out like two phones. He's like, I got one for my friends. I got one for this situation. I got one for my family. One for Monique. All right, well, let's not confuse them. Imagine he like picks up the wrong phone in the middle of the night. Hey, Monique, and it's the other chick. Or he calls Monique.
Wrong phone number because you don't know which one it goes to.
Right.
I don't even know. I mean, I only know one phone number out of everybody. I only know one phone number. That's mine. Or maybe my house phone from back when I was a kid. No other phone number. Nobody's. I cannot remember anyone. So, like, how does he remember that many? He's a cheater. So they do. They just lie, make up stories, and have several phones. And if she can forgive him, okay. Like, and he like has this new leaf because Beyonce forgave Jay-Z.
That's true. That is true. Yes, there has been many couples that there has been cheating going on and they worked through it. Yes.
So but there's no room for any slip ups literally after this point. I feel like she is. Come on.
Well, all I have to say is, Monique, if you're listening, I hope you didn't have your birthday party at his sister's house.
But you probably did, so I can't wait to see it.
Exactly. We can't wait to see it because we know that was a hot mess.
I didn't get the invite, but I was there.
Right? Oh, goodness. Okay, so then let's move on to Cam and Oris. I love this scene, though. I loved it. But the one thing that kind of bothered me is when her father called her and her father was like, I'm disappointed in you. You didn't tell me that you got married. How did you feel about that?
His heart was broken.
Yeah.
His heart was broken.
But did you understand why she did what she did?
You can. It's a lot of pressure. Like, it's not about them. It's not about them.
Right.
It's hard. That's hard, but you can like he'll forgive her. Like, I think it'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. But at that moment, I was like,
I was like,
man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But then she had her picnic on the beach.
She had the picnic on the beach. My beach.
Your beach?
It's our beach.
Oh,
yeah.
get out of here.
I know. I literally just messaged her and I was like, hi. Like, I was like, we live here too. I was like, I'd love to go to dinner or something. If you
Get out.
Oh.
Check this out, guys. You heard it here first. Amber and Cam and Oris are neighbors. Look at that. Cool.
I ain't never got no beautiful beautiful
Daniel.
person.
Hello, Daniel.
Daniel, where is he?
Daniel, where are you, Daniel? Come on. You got to step up your game. What's going on here? Oh my goodness. Yes, that was beautiful, wasn't
It
it?
was gold steak, right? Was there gold? There was gold on it.
Yeah, 24 karat gold steak, lobster, shrimp. Listen, he got to step up his game.
Cameron did good. He did real good.
He did real good.
He's really showing out, and I appreciate that for her because she, she waited for him. She handled it. It's not easy.
No.
And raising a daughter at the same time, not easy. I can imagine.
But I feel her concern about his money source because he keeps saying, oh, don't worry about it. I got the money. And she's like, listen, I don't want to be involved with anything shady. And I get it. I feel her.
I know. But then I also, she's got to be careful and tiptoe with that because you're already kind of like expecting him to mess up. And that sucks.
Right. Exactly.
That sucks for him. So but I also get it because there's no way something can go wrong sometimes. So I can understand for her, and there's a lot riding on it. And her daughter, there's just a whole lot. So I get it. And I don't know, they somehow have to meet a medium on that one because there's not going to be a give or take on that part because she has every right to be concerned and he has every right to say, though, but you have to trust in me because.
Right, exactly. Just give me a chance to just let me prove myself.
Yeah, already expect me to mess up if I haven't. I mean, okay, he did get drunk and stuff like that when he got out, but he had just gotten out. So I think literally when everyone gets out, that's literally how their first couple days go. And
right.
So I love to see the hot mess on the first day as well.
I mean, at least he didn't cheat on her like Derek did to Monique.
No, he loves her. He wouldn't cheat.
Right, exactly. I mean, he could have done worse,
Agree. I'm glad that he's here in Florida now with her. I'm glad that nothing happened.
So they had their beautiful beach picnic, and then they're gonna have muffin time. He cracked me. He cracks me up. He really does. Nothing wrong with a little bit of muffin time.
None.
And let me tell you, he deserved muffin time after that beach picnic.
Gold steak. After that gold carrot steak. Yeah, huh?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Get your those muffins.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Moving on to someone who doesn't deserve muffin time, and he's not going to get any if he doesn't stop fucking up. Shawn and Sara. Because Sara was trying to give him muffins last week, and he was, But I get the whole thing. He's playing video games with his son, and he's trying to spend quality time with his other family. Okay, I get it. But Shawn, come on. Seriously. Okay. That's the first thing. So Sara goes off and she goes to the coffee shop, and it turns out it's her baby daddy's sister, and she has a phone conversation with her baby daddy. Thoughts, Amber, thoughts?
So much. Whoa. Baby daddy pops up out of nowhere. I get it. She's had a baby, so she's probably up in her feelings about everything like that. But so quick, very fast. But Shawn, come on, bro, help her. She's stuck at home with the baby. That's a full-time job. She's raising a baby. This baby is doing everything with her. She needs help. But you have to, with the video games, let me tell you, I fucking hate video games.
Amber fucking hates video
I
games.
hate. So, but he needs to, what he needs to do that every other day is video games or something. You have to grow up. Both kids are important, but you still have to make time for both. That's when you have children, you have to
Yes.
develop them. So
I mean, she went out of her way to have her mother put up a sex swing in their bedroom. Come on, Amber. Give her a little bit of muffin time, Shawn.
they were muffin. She was right though. Man, don't be wanting sex. She was so right. Like, because then he must be getting it from somebody else. I would be concerned if he was cheating or something too.
Cheating. We don't want any cheating going on.
So
Oh, Shawn is in the comments. Hi, Shawn.
muffin time.
Muffin time, Shawn. Sara needs muffin time, Shawn. So they get into an argument, and Shawn promises he's going to do better, and Sara wants to see action.
She's hands on right on that. Sayers and doers. There are sayers and doers in this world.
Preach.
A lot of talk.
Preach it, Amber. Preach it.
So you got to step up to the plate, and that's what that is, Shawn. And that's what she's saying to you. So just step up.
Step up. Step up, Shawn. Step up at the muffin time. That's all we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on to somebody else that needs to step up and stop fucking with credit cards. Chance and Taylor. Because Taylor is thinking that Chance is cheating on her because he's getting so many fucking phone calls from creditors. It looks like he has a mistress. Okay. Now, how fucked up is that?
It's he's literally like, he's like, every credit card thing you get in the mail, he's like, oh, let me just put my name on it. Do. Send in, got a new card. And she's like, and he's just like coming in, like he's like my sister, coming in with TJ Maxx packs every day. TJ Maxx. I'm like,
It's just-
what? Don't you have a flat tire now? Well, you have a baby coming? Oh, okay.
yeah, like what is he bought a power washer? Okay, I get what he was trying to tell Taylor about the power washer being an investment for him to do jobs and whatever. But dude, you're about to have a baby and you're up to your eyeballs in debt. I think that $400 could have been applied to something better.
He doesn't have a clue.
He
It's
doesn't.
It's 100% irresponsible. Now,
Yes.
the thing is there's no plan behind it. He's gonna buy the pressure washer, use it for 3 weeks, and it's in the garage.
Exactly.
Okay.
It is. It's going to sit in the garage. It's going to be a dust collector
Then
along
you
with
had to
all
get
the
a
other
truck.
power tools.
Then you had to get a big brand new truck. Guess what? You already have 3 children at home. Where's the car seat going? In the
Thank you.
back?
Thank you. You need a minivan. You don't need a brand new truck, Chance. You have 3 at home, 1 on the way. You don't need a brand new truck. And his son, Ethan, he's in contact with his son, Ethan, which is fantastic.
I literally was like, oh, I love this for him. Like, I was literally watching it and he's like, well, Facebook. And like, so many people do that. I'm like, yes. And then he called him and I was like,
Yeah, that is fantastic. But like I said, Chance, you're up to your eyeballs in debt. You can't afford a plane ticket right now. And then he doesn't even tell Taylor. Like when you're a married couple, I think you should let your spouse know when you're making major financial purchases. Don't you think, Amber?
oh, yeah.
Like if Daniel was to buy a plane ticket without telling you, would you be pissed the fuck off?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so.
Two of us here to consider now. As I've learned, So as I've learned, like if this is the one time you didn't tell her, then what? Guess what? This is your first fight about it. But after this, it's that one you get, and it can't no more. But like maybe return the pressure washer and then get the ticket and just say, then she won't be as mad.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, plane ticket for my son, power washer. I'm having a baby on the way. What's more important to me right now? The plane ticket for my son, right? I don't know. Chance. I mean, this is a guy who spent $300 on Coinmaster, Amber. What the fuck?
I said, Taylor has 3 girls, 1 husband, and 1 unborn on the way, about to be born. She's 5 children.
Yeah, she does. She has 5 children. Poor Taylor.
I couldn't imagine going through that and then being pregnant.
I know.
She's keeping it together though. Like I'm just walking out of the house and see a pressure. I'm like, really? I'm pregnant? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm pregnant? Like, good job.
Amber will be having a total meltdown. She'll be in a puddle of tears.
See, she's doing great. Taylor, you're doing great. You did great.
I'm like, Taylor, you're doing a good job keeping it together, because Amber would have a fucking meltdown. I mean, especially that the poor girl thinks he's cheating on her. Cheating, guys. She thinks he's cheating on her because he's getting so many fucking phone calls from predators. And she's really holding it together. Chance is in the comments, okay? Chance is in the comments, and Chance says the pressure washer paid for itself in the same day. Good. Chance, I'm not even going to argue with you, because we had this conversation about credit on my live a year ago, and you didn't listen to me. So I'm not even going to argue with you, and that's all I'm going to say. I had this conversation. I warned Chance about credit and how dangerous credit is, because I've declared bankruptcy twice myself, Amber. Credit is fucking dangerous. Credit card companies prey on you, and before you know it, you're up to your eyeballs.
100%.
Okay. So
they're trying to teach Daniel credit, and he's like, what? I don't understand it. What does that mean? And I'm like, look, you're gonna get a bunch of stuff in the mail that says like all these cards. I said, do not touch any of them, please. Of course, yes. I said, but like, it's tough. So Chance, I'm glad that it paid for himself, but Taylor wanted to hear a plan. You got to include her on a plan, or if not, you got to show her that that's making money, so then she's confident in that.
At the very least, communication, Chance. Communication.
Right, exactly. That's
you got your poor wife thinking you're cheating on her. Cheating on her, Chance. So communication at the very least.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our final and your favorite couple, Huppy and Amber. So last week, let's talk about Amber almost ripping off TC's face.
But due to her, 100% due to her own fault. She gave the narrative. And that is something that I have learned through life. It's like, if you fight with somebody that you care about, you sometimes can't tell your sisters and stuff like that if you're going to forgive them, that person, or even your parents, because you don't want them to think of them that way or have already that opinion. So and her this is growth. Like, this is where sometimes this is why I love her, because she sees growth, and she's like, I told him that. She's like, the first time we got together, I told him that. And I'm just like, you have to see it, and you have to go through it and stuff like that in order to like learn and be better. That's what I see. That's why I love them.
So this episode, she apologizes to TC for going crazy, and TC's just like, it's just Puppy. He's like, every time Puppy is around or Puppy is brought up, things are fucked up. What do you feel about TC's assessment?
He's 100% spot on, but it's like, when you have that love for somebody, it's like, so you love someone so much it's toxic for you. He 100%, that's what he's saying. Like, And unfortunately, like, it's not like bad news bears, unfortunately. And like,
Right. And like, she's not going anywhere. Like, Puppy
Nah.
and Amber are always going to be friends. They're always going to be.
when you're not around, I'm still going to be there.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
and I love them together. I think TC's her person. Like, he is a very good balance for her. And like,
Yes.
it's crazy because he's like, even their fights, like, I think the tone that they both use is equal. Like, I think they're such equal. It's so weird. Like, they're just such equals. And like, he challenges her, and sometimes it makes her rethink, and she has to say sorry. She's, she was a person who's not used to doing that kind of stuff. Like,
Yes. Yes. And she actually humbled herself and said sorry. And it was, their scene was a good scene. Puppy and Eric's scene, on the other hand. First of all, Puppy just looks exhausted. She looks emotionally exhausted, physically exhausted. I mean, her eyebrows look exhausted. Everything looks exhausted on this poor girl.
I know. You see it.
Talk to me about Puppy.
You
What do
see
you feel?
Well, he should have known divorce is expensive.
Yes, thank you.
But I also think she needs she needs to find her self-confidence. She needs to get a job. She needs to work. She's not listening.
Right.
Who can tell me you can and cannot work? Like, that is almost like, no offense, but it's almost, sorry, Eric, but like, it's almost like a control mechanism. If you don't allow them to have the money, then they can't go anywhere. And they have to ask permission.
I
and
don't like her choice of word when she was telling him that she could be competent. I didn't like that. I'm like, why is she using competent? Like, she's
when she said that, I replayed it in my head, and I was like,
wasn't that a strange choice of word? Competent.
Right.
I could be competent. I could be competent. Why would you say that?
I know.
Right? It just shows how much she is beat down emotionally, her self-confidence, like everything about her.
And Amber knows that. So Amber, and like Amber is like, I got you. You're like, you may be hanging on off the side of a cliff. I'm that hand that's holding on with you, though.
Exactly.
I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. When
Right.
they followed him in the truck and they followed him all around town, I'm driving. Yeah. You want to follow? I'm driving. So she driving like, just Puppy needs to find her confidence. She needs to get that, but that's not something Amber can do for her. And Puppy needs to like, Amber, you got to uplift her. You just have to give her the right words and push her in that. Like, I know it's not a responsibility, but like, I know I just.
But that's her girl, and she's always going to be there for her.
Exactly.
And we'll see what happens, because this relationship with Eric is exhausting.
I know.
But we see that there's going to be drama.
I mean, $50,000 debt.
Definitely.
She's not working. She can't work.
I know. He won't let her work. I mean, I don't.
Just let her work. Let her help.
I mean, he needs $20,000 in the next month. An easy solution is let the girl go get a job.
While he's working, Puppy, go get a job.
Yeah, I know, right?
When you're saying you're gonna go get food, turn on Uber Eats, be gone for like 3 hours, girl. He won't know.
He won't know, right? Go do a side hustle.
I'm going to McDonald's an hour later. Where are you going? Burger King, I really want it. Starbucks, I really need a nice coffee. Just do that.
Right? There you go. We got your solution, Puppy. We got you. So do you have any closing thoughts about this episode? Feelings? Any messages you want to tell the cast members that are in the chat? Anything you want to tell Chance before we go?
Chance, I can't see what I can't wait to see what else is in your garage. uh, you know, you guys, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to take somebody who's been, gone and essentially locked up, if you want to first say, and to come home and be normal again and live a regular life and not have to, have to beat your own drum again, and then also cater to like your person when you're
Yeah.
still figured out here. I have a degree in criminal justice, so like I know like the institution as a whole and like just like education wise, but like it's tough. So to watch it, I'm always just like, every time I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't know, I was struggling.
So is that why you got interested into the show to begin with? Is your criminal justice degree?
I think so, to start, because I was like, oh, I mean, like I watch every like court shows and stuff like that.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
and I saw Lockup, so I was like, oh, Lockup. And then I think, seeing the love part, I was like, but I thought it was just gonna be like phone calls and stuff. But then when you see them get out and like, some of the stories that play out and how they do, you're like, oh gosh.
What was the first season that you started watching?
Oh, I don't even know. Gosh.
Who was the first couple you remember?
Ooh, man, oh man, let me think. I don't even know who was in the very beginning. Like I couldn't even,
You go back to like Shawn, Lacey and Shane and John. Do you remember those seasons?
okay, Virginia Beach, baby. Yep.
Okay.
That was good. That one played out like,
Andrea and Lamar.
yeah.
Okay. We have a bunkie here, you guys. Okay.
Oh,
Jessica and Maurice.
oh, yup.
Okay. We have a bunkie here.
Die Hard. Die Hard.
Thank you so much for joining me. I had a ball.
Welcome.
Guys, follow Amber on Instagram. Tell them your handle, please.
It is Amber G 1990, you guys.
And she's on Love in Paradise, 90 Day Fiance Love in Paradise. It's streaming on Discovery Plus. Check it out if you haven't already. Her and her adorable husband, Daniel, and their love story. So check it out. And she's our fellow bunkie. So, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. And we'll see you next week, guys. Bye.